Hello, can you name me 5 ways in which the oligarchs who rule this nation kicked the rear ends of the public, the entire public, with the one big, beautiful bill? Well, let me tell you. Number 1, 53% of Republicans and 64% of Democratic voters wanted to increase taxes on those making $500,000 or more. And they wanted to maintain the current tax level for those earning under that. Instead, everybody's taxes are maintained. And the taxes for the wealthy, well, the more income you make, the better off you're doing it. If you're rich, you're getting a bigger tax break than if you're not. Number 2, 54% of Republicans wanted only an $8 billion cut to Medicaid. And a total of 54% of all Americans wanted no cuts to Medicaid. And of course, the one big, beautiful bill reduced Medicaid spending by $100 billion. Number 3, 51% of Republicans and 72% of Democrats would not cut a dime from food stamps and let children go hungry. But the Republicans, with the one big, beautiful bill, reduced food stamps by $19 billion. Big one is number 4. This is really big. Because on national defense, 71% of Republicans and 83% of Democratic voters would not increase the military budget at all. A majority of Republicans would cut defense spending by $10 billion, and a majority of Democrats would cut it by $60 billion. Instead, the oligarchs got a very profitable $150 billion increase in their profits. They're going to get massive profits out of that $150 billion. And of course, the rest of us pay in blood and money. Number 5, Homeland Security, which includes border security and immigration. 60% of Republicans and 79% of Democrats would not increase spending. Instead, majorities of both parties would reduce Homeland Security budget by $2 billion. So, in the meantime, the one big beautiful bill increases Homeland Security's budget by $46 billion, which is going to be very profitable if you're in that business, if you're wealthy, if you're a good investor, because to lease airplanes and to take undocumented immigrants to El Salvador or Mexico or wherever they're from, it costs money. To feed and house and clothe those people while they're in detention camps costs money. But here you have 5 examples of where the oligarchs kicked your butts, and majorities of Republicans and Democratic voters were opposed to it. Stephen Call of the Program for Public Consultation, and it was those folks that did these pollings on July the 4th. He wrote, "When Americans are given the chance to propose their own federal budget, there is an enormous difference between what they want, which would reduce the deficit, $463 billion, and what has recently been signed into law, which would increase it. Unlike Congress, there is a remarkable amount of bipartisan agreement on key issues, from raising taxes on very high incomes to limiting defense spending." And there you have it for today. Your democracy does not exist except as a thinly disguised illusion. Only a few people control it, a small group of people. And you, as George Carlin would say, the comedian George Carlin would say, or once said, you aren't in that group. You're not in the small club. He used the term big club. Anyway, have a good one. Bye.